Whoa, Billy wardrobe change.
Oh, I got a little chilly in here, so I put a sweatshirt on.
Instead of turning the heat on, you put a sweatshirt on. Good for you,
It's
Bill.
68 in here. I have the fucking heat on. I just
What's wrong
keep it
with
at
you?
like 65.
Do you know where my house is at?
You can't
What?
say 69.
69.
Nice. Well, I've been cooking. I've been cooking all day, so.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Putting it in a crock pot doesn't mean you've been cooking all day.
I've had a pulled pork in the oven since like 11 o'clock this morning.
Damn it.
Very low. I cook every Sunday. I always cook a Sunday feast because I eat it every day of the week. I don't cook when I get home. I just eat leftovers.
I just pre-sent a rundown of the topics that we're going to go over.
To her?
Yeah.
We didn't put yours in, though, Bill.
Didn't touch on the salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's going to be a wild card question.
Although I do have a couple bonus ones here that may or may not involve you.
You can involve me. Then I'll just laugh. Oh, Rich.
I'm gonna make that laugh a GIF.
Have you ever seen that Leonardo DiCaprio one that you see on Facebook and Instagram all the time from Django Unchained?
Yes.
It fucking reminds me of you all the time. Every time I see that fucking photo, when you're really high and fucked up, you do that same fucking laugh and face.
Is it the evil racism that's coming through?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's got a nice beard in that movie, too. Oof.
Yeah.
He's a looker, boy.
Boner Bill's out. Look out.
Billy Bones.
What was that? Family Tides? The best friend's name was Boner?
No idea, right?
No? Michael J. Fox?
Ooh, there's somebody coming on. Ooh, a different name.
Maybe she's on a different phone.
Could be, Bill. Could be. You might have cracked the case. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
How are you?
Good,
We're
how are
doing
you?
really well.
Oh, I thought you all were in the same room.
No, I'm not.
Never.
Different states and everything.
Oh, wow.
This is the COVID world we're living in.
Ugh, so over it.
Yeah. You threw me for a loop there with your. I thought we were getting hacked.
You thought I was?
The name that came on was not your name. I don't even know if I should. It says.
I don't know why that's coming up. That's odd.
Interesting.
Well, is that a problem? Oh.
No.
No, it's not a problem. We're just throwing for a loop.
I was just the stories of the hacks on Zoom when they first started.
Yes.
Look,
it was a friend of mine was using my computer for his business call. And so I guess I was still on his or something. I don't know.
Done that before.
Yeah.
Done that before. Easy enough. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, this evening. With us is Christina Flach, and you just came from your son's golf tournament. Is that correct?
I did.
How'd he do?
Silverado. He did great. He shot a 76. He's only 14.
Wow.
Humble brag right there.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. And tomorrow's day 2, so we'll see how he finishes.
That's awesome.
That's like a 9-hole score for me.
Yeah.
No, right?
Ray is the golfer of the group who basically just plays in a beer league on Wednesdays. You ever shot that, Ray?
Those are fun.
Yeah, 9 holes I've shot that before. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, this kid's pretty focused.
That's
yeah,
good.
clearly has to
Yeah.
be. Well,
My other son plays as well. My 20-year-old's trying to turn pro.
Oh, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
So golf is the game of choice then?
Yes, evidently. Yes. Ken, my husband, was a huge golfer as well after he retired from tennis. And so our kids are very golf obsessed.
And they latched on to golf. Is there some tennis still being played in the family, or is golf kind of the main focus?
Golf is the main focus in this family. It's
Wow,
definitely a golf family.
No cardio needed. Just go out there and hit the ball. Yeah, sign me up all day.
Yeah, it's
I
way
know,
better
right?
than tennis.
Yeah, yeah.
Way.
It's so nice. It was literally 77 degrees in Napa today.
Oh,
You know what?
I can drink and play golf. I sure as shit can't drink and play tennis. That's for damn sure.
That's true. That's true. Well, we'll get into it. We want to talk about your husband Ken's career. Obviously, Ken Flach was the former #1 doubles tennis ranked player, but he tragically passed away in 2018. And you're here today to not only talk about your company, CEO of Pretty Girl Makeup, but also raising awareness for sepsis, the disease that Ken passed away with. So I just want to give you the floor and kind of give us your kind of mission that you're embarking right now, and then we'll kind of go from there. Does that sound good?
Okay, fantastic.
Great.
So as you said, my husband was Ken Flach, and he was an amazing man, and he sadly passed away from sepsis. And it'll be 3 years this March 12th. And since his passing, the Sepsis Alliance contacted me and asked if I would, use his, image to raise awareness for sepsis, because so many people are unaware of the signs of it. And I said, yes, I would do that. And then it just kind of steamrolled into then talking about sepsis, but also talking about dealing with grief in a positive way. And so that's what I'm doing. Sepsis is an infection of the blood that attacks your vital organs, and it is a very deadly, aggressive disease. You can get a blood test and know if you have sepsis, and you can get on an IV antibiotic and you'll be fine. However, there's a golden window. Unfortunately, my husband, we were with Kaiser Permanente at the time in California, and their protocol is to speak to an advice nurse and then the doctor. Well, we spoke to the advice nurse, and then the doctor called, but they didn't see him. And if they had seen him, that's the other thing. It's really important for people. You are your best advocate. Unfortunately, Ken and I really trusted, Dr. Culbertson, who was his doctor.
Right.
And, he didn't see my husband. And if he had been seen, he would be here today speaking with you guys, talking about golf and tennis, and I wouldn't be here. So.
Yeah.
But the signs are, if you go to sepsis.org, there's a little timetable there, and it says time, and T is for temperature. You can be either incredibly hot or incredibly cold. I is for infection in some spot of your body. It could be bronchitis, pneumonia, like my husband had, or you could have a tooth infection or a cut in your leg, and it attacks your vital organs and shuts them down. And then let's see, IM, and then M is for mental decline. You just kind of are hard to rouse. You're just not all there mentally. And E is for excruciating pain. You feel like you're dying because you are dying.
Yeah.
So the pain is really, really bad.
That's so tough. Ray's wife is a nurse, and so we were just kind of getting a little bit educated on it as well, and obviously reading up on you guys, learning about it too. Obviously anything like this, it's important to do what you're doing, because there are so many of us out there that don't know what sepsis is, and it can happen, to anybody, obviously. And I've had my own experiences, similar with my father and things like this. So I really appreciate what you're what you're doing in addition to everything else you're doing, which we can certainly get into. But I'll throw it over to Ray for just a couple questions to finish up on what we're just.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah. So when Ken did pass in 2018, did the ATP come out and help you in any way? Since, they have blown up since obviously he played, they're a big organization now. Did they help out in any way, like when he did pass? They
have been amazing. They actually did there's a tennis tournament at the event in Palm Springs that they have. It's one of the biggest tournaments of the year, and they have done a Ken Flach golf tournament in honor of Ken, that he had shot a 67 the year before he passed. Wow. And so I know he would have been so thrilled to have his name on a golf tournament, because he woke up in the morning and, at the Indian Wells tournament, for him to have that golf tournament there in his name would have been a huge deal for him.
That's amazing. Bill's salivating over 67 right now. Look at him.
Yeah. Ken was too. Ken was so excited. He was so happy. Yeah.
So, trying to break 90, let alone 67.
Yeah. Well, you let the secret out when you talked about your drinking there, Bill. We understand what kind of game you're in. I do
Fair
want to
enough.
talk, obviously we're on Simple Minds Sports, so probably not, the normal
Done a
place
bunch
you
of
probably
talk radio
find you.
shows. I was on Tom Tolbert's show in San Francisco about a year ago. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, I watched a bunch of interviews from him today. I missed that one, but I do want to talk about Ken's career. And we didn't know, how avid of a golfer he would, or we would have dove into that, because I think we're a little bit more inclined in the golf game. Although my wife has been forcing me and pushing me to play tennis for years, and I'm just
that's great.
terrible. I'm so bad at it. But so Ken was an amazing tennis player, gold medalist in '88 in the Seoul Olympics. He 36 double titles, including a couple Wimbledons, couple U.S. titles, and also had a successful coaching career at Vanderbilt. And this is a fun fact: brought Vanderbilt to the only NCAA finals that school has ever been to for any sport, in the same time period that Jay Cutler was there. So eat your heart out, Jay.
Yeah.
Suck it, Cutler.
He was also on the Davis Cup team for a number of years. So
Right. So just, I mean, obviously an amazing tennis player, but that didn't leak into you guys as the family. Did you play at all when you guys met?
I did.
Playing,
I played as a junior, and I played in college. I turned pro for 5 seconds, and obviously did not have the illustrious career that my husband had. I joked to my dad one day when Ken and I got married, and we had all these, Wimbledon trophies and all these trophies in our china cabinet. And my dad came in and he was looking at them and he's like, wow, that's just amazing. I've never seen that. And I said, yeah. And he goes, well, if you would have worked a little harder, you could have. And I jokingly said, Dad, it was so much easier to marry Ken. And my dad was livid. He was like, oh, this is exactly why your attitude. I'm like, Dad, I'm joking. Okay.
Yeah. Well, now we know obviously how you can be so successful at so many things, but what he didn't mention, and what I noticed, the first thing that popped out to me, because I am a simple-minded individual and silly things make me laugh, but Ken's mullet at the prime of his career had to have been some source of power. That all those tennis guys kind of had a similar kind of thing at that time period, and they fell into it. And I just died laughing watching all of the videos. I was like, these guys look incredible. They look.
Dude, Agassi's mullet too. Oof.
Yeah, our little boy Ben, when he was little, he'd be like, I want a mullet. He'd call it a mullet. I want a mullet like Daddy. And my daughter, Ken, had grown out our son's hair. And, he had a little, we call it a baby mullet. And my daughter didn't like it and she cut it. And that kid was screaming, crying, going to Ken, Daddy, she cut my mullet. It was so cute. But Ken had, Ken was like one of the, here's another fun Ken Flach fact. He was one of the beautiful people in People magazine.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Good look. Hey, way to go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nice catch. I don't know if you remember, Ray, we all went to school together pretty much since we were growing up. And my favorite TV show growing up was MacGyver. And I had a mullet when I was like 7 or 8 and came to school, was made fun of ruthlessly. And
your old man had a mullet too, right?
Don't you shut your mouth. He didn't have enough hair on the back to have a mullet, but it was certainly a party up front.
Skull it.
So Christina, like I said, you guys you're involved in so much. It's actually really, really impressive. So I want to learn a little bit about Pretty Girl Makeup. Obviously, you're this founder and CEO, and obviously has been really successful. Ray, I think you had a couple pieces you want to touch on, so let's do that.
Yeah, so you have a full plate. I looked on your website. Pretty much, you're at any beck and call for a wedding. Going from Cabo to, San Francisco, you name it, you're there. And then you also do New York, you do LA, you're all over the place. So what is a full week for you in the life of you?
Well, normally, I have an agent and he books me, projects all over the country. But, now with this lovely shut-in, I've kind of not doing that so much. But, normally, I did right before the shut-in, I did a TV show with Isaiah Washington in LA called Kitchen Talk for Fox, and that was super fun. I do a lot of work with the Food Network. Let's see.
I had a question. Can I jump in? Yeah. I had a question about that.
Of course.
Are you still doing the Popeyes Passion
I am.
shakes? Now that is something. Now Ray, the only Popeyes he's ever been involved with is the fried chicken. But My wife is has a master's in nutrition and is consistently handing me green shakes, and I am consistently choking them down. But I do have to say, my days are a lot easier as they go on. There's just more energy. It works. So
I am obsessed right now with this collagen diet. I'm doing a lot of bone broth right now. I make a green juice every day with power greens, celery, turmeric, ginger, lemon juice, water, and blueberries every day. So,
oh my God, you're my wife's hero.
Anyone
hear it now.
in my chair has to hear about, water and vinegar and green juice. I can just tell, like, doing what I do. I mean, I can, I get all these different people. I've had Ted Cruz in my chair, Condoleezza Rice, Dana Perino, Metallica, Journey, models from Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and I can tell who eats well and who doesn't. It's,
Yeah.
Frank, it's unbelievable. It really does matter what you put into your body.
Right. And there's,
as well as your attitude.
So that's terribly important. One question: is anybody that you named, anybody in your phone that we should call right now that we could just have a quick conversation with?
In my phone?
Yeah. Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz available? Does he feel like he wants to talk about what's going on right now?
Imagine.
No?
I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Yeah. Sure. Did you have your spinach drink this morning, Mr. Cruz? No.
Yes. I don't know if he did.
I'd have to imagine that you take a look at all three of our faces and know that we did not have anything green to drink this morning. And I'm just wondering, if we were placed in your chair, what would be your first thought? And does the word fuck come to mind with a question mark? These guys are hopeless.
Oh my God.
Think for yourself, Rich.
You know what? You guys look incredibly healthy to me. From here, you guys look like the, pillars of
ready
health.
to stand up.
We're all doing okay. We're luckily, spry enough, young enough. We kid Bill that he looks 65. That was a question, Bill? Didn't you have a question for Christina?
Salt and pepper. It's in, right?
Oh yeah.
Told you.
Very hot.
That was a lie.
He's only 35 though, so that's the problem there.
It's all right. Salt and pepper's in.
Crap. We appreciate you taking the time. We want to get all of the information on where to go to help out and with your mission, and obviously maybe gift ideas. So Bill is recently in love, we call it.
Ooh.
And Ray lost the flame about a decade ago. So if there's is there any product or anything that you would recommend to some men in our positions?
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Valentine's Day is coming, and it is my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
You can go to my website, prettygirlmakeup.com, and all of the lip glosses are fabulous. They're long lasting. I think they'd be great. Ken used to make jokes that it's nuclear waste because it's so long lasting, but I'm actually expanding. I'm coming up with a hair care line and a skin care line this coming year. So I'm really excited. I've been doing that since the shut-in. I've been working on my company. Obviously there's not as much going on, being a makeup artist, but it's fine. I've been helping some other friends with their companies. I've done some consulting. I've been raising money for the foundation. I started a Ken Flach foundation and a baby Bo. My son, Bo, passed away on Christmas Day 14 years ago. And so I started educational funds at the Northern Light School in Oakland, California, for them. My son, Ben, the one that golfed today, he last year, before everything went crazy, raised $35,500 for his twin and his dad's foundation. So I feel really good about that. My kids are all, really wonderful. I have a 27-year-old Melania. She's a fashion designer. She was living in London, and she started her own line called Ruja, R-U-Z-J-A. It's a really fabulous line. My daughter Rose went to NYU, and she's a screenwriter in LA. And Nikolai is he's finishing college and trying to turn pro. And Ben is in 8th grade and playing a lot of golf.
Well, that is a successful, creatively named group of children.
Yes, very.
Really cool names, better than Bill. So that we wish you luck. And actually, could you just let us know where we can support also your efforts, in sepsis and that, the information there? Do you have?
Yes, thank you so
the
much.
foundation and everything else, but where can we go to help out?
It would be amazing. I appreciate it. So go to sepsis.org to find out more about, the warning signs of sepsis. If you would like to see my makeup company, it's prettygirlmakeup.com. If you want to look at my portfolio, it's christinaflach.com. And the Northern Light School in Oakland, California, we always need money. We've been, a lot of the sports, celebrities in the Bay Area, the Raiders, the 49ers, the Giants, the Warriors, everyone, the Sharks, they all have been going to this golf tournament and raising money for the school as well. So it's really great.
Awesome. That's excellent. Well, a lot of stuff on your plate, doing a lot of really good things. We are proud and happy to be a part of it and help out any way we can.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
This was really fun. We appreciate you.
This was fun.
On.
Super fun. I loved it. It was great. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Have a good night. Take care. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I think I did that right. Am I still here? You still hear me?
Yep.
She was fun.
She was fun.
That's
now,
a lot
see,
of
Bill,
shit
if she said she had a busy day, I told you, if she said she had a busy day, Bill, we would believe her. When you say you have a busy day, you can't even fucking hold a candle to that woman.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anytime Bill tells us that he has a busy day, he wasn't able to contribute to the show, I'm just going to send him, whatever website Christina's working on right now.
Now, imagine if your kids turned out like that, Bill. Would you actually have contact with them?
Yeah, that's some fucking.
No way.
It's a successful family, man.
Would
Holy
they in
shit.
contact with him? And it would be no. There's.
It'd be like he got game. He'd be Jesus just was to be his kid.
Jesus.
There are young individuals in this world that are doing really positive, successful things under the radar in and around the New England area that are all motivated by a lack of father figure, and they're all Bill's illegitimate kids. That's where Bill's making a difference in the world.
Yeah, look at Raymond.
No, that's the opposite. You've been in his life as a stepfather, and you, to this point, have quelled his passions and success. It's just recently that you found your new love that Ray has been able to blossom and flourish in this new role of social media manager for the Simple Mind Sports Show. The signs are all
Don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. My title is still there.
Got it.
Marketing manager / social media manager.
No, that was
You're not
that
taking
was,
any.